So, it was all looking good, but I still had a lot to do. I needed to get Cleverbot to start taking on some of my mannerisms. I needed my special effects head to be finished.
Guys, where are you? I'm panicking. I really need you guys here today.
And I needed to bring it all together with my body in just a week's time.
This could be the beginning of my P45.
Well, guys, I've got to say, I felt a little bit freaked out earlier, sat between the two of you, but I must commend you. Great creations. Looking good, Susie.
Thank you very much. Check out some of these moves, Otis. A little spin. Ooh.
Nice work. Well done. Jason, as ambitious as ever, you've got a functioning Android with advanced AI. Are you happy?
I'm so happy.
Good.
You make me happy.
I make you happy. Well, you know, I do my best. Jason and Susie don't look like they normally do. Well, that's because Jason is a robot and Susie is an avatar.
Yeah, and if you have just tuned in, you'll have to work out what's going on by yourselves. That'll teach him, won't it, Jace?
Whatever? You don't make sense.
We don't make sense. Of course, Susie and Jason's challenge was to use tech to actually present the show without actually having to turn up at the studio. And, well, to some extent, they have succeeded.
Yes, but who has done the best? Whose creation has been the easiest to work with throughout today's filming?
This challenge had taken weeks of hard work and painstaking preparation, and in just a few hours, it'd all be over. But at this point, I was really excited because I was about to see my robot's finished head for the first time. Wow! Oh my... This had worked out better than I could ever have imagined. The latex head had been hand-painted with acrylics for perfect-looking skin. The eyes were made of glass, and all the hairs were human and attached one at a time. But there was no time to bask in the glory. We, or rather he, had a show to present. So, I left him to it.
While Jason could go home, I couldn't. From a motion capture studio in London, I'd be actually controlling my avatar throughout the recording. And the good news was we'd cracked our data transfer problem.
The problem was we were sending far too much information down the line. So what we're now going to do is just send my stick character
and feed that from Inition's studio in London up to the Gadget Show studio in Birmingham, where a computer would generate a fully rendered avatar, reducing the amount of data we needed to send by 90%.
That is the plan.
At this point, my confidence was sky high. Until I saw Jason's bot.
Look at him! I was expecting a sort of metal Mickey with some glasses and a cap on, you know?
And fixing my position on the sofa for the first link didn't go exactly how I'd imagined.
Don't do that with your leg. Oi, oi! Behave yourself. What are you doing? It's like Ghostbusters.
The crew were also having a few problems setting up my J-Bot's eyeline.
Call him, David.
That's as far as Jason? Jason?
But eventually, we began.
This is one of the weirdest experiences I've had as a presenter. Jason is here, but not here, although you could argue that's par for the course. And Susie isn't here at all, apart from in voice and a CGI rendering, which is now touching me. Susie, please, that's got to be the most disturbing thing. This is just all too weird for me.
Now, my J-Bot, as much as any computer can, thinks for itself using a specially modified version of a program called Cleverbot. But the responses don't always make sense.
Now, the reason why we both look very different to normal is connected to the challenge. Isn't it, Jace?
Yes, please. And action.
So we came up with a plan B. We got its robot brain creator, Rollo Carpenter, to do a bit of extra programming. If at any time J-Bot heard an exact phrase from the script, he would respond with a scripted reply.
Hello and welcome to the Gadget Show.
Yeah, we've got possibly the most weird and exciting and unusual show ever for you this week.
It worked, but it took forever and played havoc with the schedule.
It's 1 o'clock. We've been here since 8 o'clock this morning and we've literally done the opening link and that's it.
And after a quick break for lunch in which Jason didn't join the crew, he wasn't hungry for some reason, we continued as we started.
10, take 1.
Slowly.
Are you happy with the result?
You are very happy, aren't you?
Well, I'm happy, but the question is, are you happy?
I'm so happy.
Good.
You make me happy.
I make you happy. Well, you know, I do my best.
But Polly seemed impressed.
Oh, he's having a little look.
It's just like him. In fact, I'd say he's even funnier.
We ploughed on and eventually reached the final link of the show.
So, who'd won the challenge? My J-Bot or Avatar Susie?
This is quite nerve-wracking, waiting to find out.
Right, now we've got to reach a final decision as to which out of Jason's J-Bot and Susie's Avatar is the best gadget show presenter. Now, to do that, I'd like you both to put scores onto your tablets first for Jason out of 10, please. Reveal them. 12. Interesting. Do you think that's fair, Jason?
I don't know. Tell me.
Well, it looks as though he's leaving it to us. So, let's get on and see what scores you have for Susie out of 10 on your tablets. Ooh, that's pretty decisive. 16 points to 12. I declare Avatar Susie the best virtual gadget show presenter.